Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Preston Pimz,
I'm Brandon Delacruz.
and we're going to do things a little differently today. Usually, it's just me and Brandon talking for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we decided, instead of having our guests just sit to the side randomly and awkwardly,
She'll just sit here randomly and
we're gonna have our guests today just sit in the middle randomly and awkwardly. What's your name?
I'm Priscilla.
And this is a typical podcast.
People are like, didn't we see her already?
Yeah, your sister is Christina, right?
Yeah.
And you both.
Like I said, right?
Did you know that?
Question?
Did you know she's
I
your
didn't know
sister?
that. Now I just
Yeah.
how you learn new things every day.
Yeah.
That was like that new thing you learned today.
Yeah, I'm just a teacher.
Yeah.
How is everyone?
I'm doing well.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay.
How about you, Preston? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You are?
Yeah. I got my adorable dog in the room,
Yeah.
and she's sleeping.
She's chilling.
My other one is somewhere else, but
Probably chilling.
probably chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? How are your dogs?
I don't have dogs.
Yeah, I know.
Did Christina tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Do you want a dog?
I do, but my dad doesn't allow them, so we don't have pets. We used to have a cat, and then it died.
Oh,
And then
Ooh,
that's really
and then
morbid.
he was buried in the backyard.
Oh, that's-
And yeah,
What was the cat's name?
Tigger.
Tigger?
Yeah.
Was it
Oh.
orange?
Yeah. It was.
Okay. I
Aw.
was gonna say if it wasn't orange.
No, it
It's
was
just a black
It was
cat.
black
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
yeah.
How about you? You
Sweet.
have pets, right? You have a dog?
I have a dog, yeah.
Just one?
Just one. Just one.
Isn't he like?
Yeah, she's a
Huge.
yeah, she's a Yorkie. She's
Oh.
a small dog.
It's
She's
adorable.
old, right? Or no?
Older. Yeah, then
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's older than Rosebud, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, Rosebud's like a 1.
Oh, one.
A 1.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
She.
Okay. You call my dog a he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't be doing that.
Gosh.
She's adorable and pretty, and she's
For
a girl.
one.
She's not fat. She's just
a
big.
big
She's a
dog.
big dog, yeah.
That's funny. Sorry.
Okay, so I heard recently of like this crazy story. I don't know if it was like in Brazil or somewhere.
Yeah.
But like this like prisoner.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah,
I saw
this
that on Twitter.
prisoner
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
like disguised himself as his daughter who like came to visit him,
Yeah.
and he was trying to sneak out as if he was his daughter to get out of jail.
Did you see that? We'll show it to you.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so funny. He
Yeah.
had like a full-on mask and everything, and he's like a smaller guy. Right?
Yeah.
So and then he wore his daughter's clothes, and then he was like, "Hello." He was like really trying to like fool them,
Sell it, yeah.
but yeah,
That's
obviously
That's just- he got like a full prosthetic like mask and
Yeah.
like hair and makeup and stuff. Like I don't know how he got it in there.
I was gonna say, how did
Yeah.
you get that in there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In Brazil?
It's Brazil,
We
right?
think
Yeah.
so.
Oh wow.
Hey Priscilla, can you hold this better?
Oh,
Just like
sorry.
right there. There you go.
It's like
Yeah.
like 2 fingers.
Yeah.
So-
That's not even that. It's just
Yeah.
like, yo, what are you guys talking about? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any like crazy twin stories? We asked your sister that, but I don't think she
Yeah.
didn't deliver on that question.
No, I don't think so.
That's cool.
That's kind of depressing, but
Yeah.
no, yeah, like people used to be like, oh, you guys should like switch classrooms. That's what I was like, what the heck is the word? Switch classrooms.
Oh, that would be
and-
kind of funny, actually.
and we never did it.
You
like,
never did that?
That would be so
Never.
funny.
I think one time in like kindergarten we got close to, but then we like chickened out and didn't do it.
Of course.
But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like as we've gotten older, we don't look the same anymore. So it's just like people could definitely tell the difference. I feel like the teacher could totally tell the difference. So
I
Yeah.
mean,
never
I
did.
feel like yeah, you guys look very different. Even like as I gotten to know
Like
you guys more,
distinct and
I could
everything.
see
Yeah.
who's who's crazy, and then who else is also crazy.
True.
But yeah, you guys are very different.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
What's like? Is there anything like about your sister that you're like, you wish that you were more like that?
Oh, I think for sure growing up, she was more like the calm one.
Oh.
Like my parents love the fact that she was so calm. Like they would tell her to do something, she would do it. Like, she never really like talked back or gave attitude that much. But for me, it was like the complete opposite. So I feel like for sure I wish I had that growing up. I wish I was more like that. And every time I tried to, I just couldn't. It just got worse. So it's funny, but now that we're older, it's like I feel like I'm the more calm one compared to she is. But
when you were a kid, you were just like,
Yeah.
your parents would be like, I am calm, Mom. I am calm.
no, like actually, yeah, I think that'd be it.
That would be it. Just
That-
the calmness as a child.
calmness,
As a child. I meant child.
Child.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Nice.
Sometimes English is hard,
Yeah.
right, Brandon?
Yeah.
About contribute. and-
Speaking of which, how do you pronounce it? Is it contribute or contribute?
Contribute. That's how I say
Aha.
it. You say contribute?
Yeah, contribute.
It's a contribution, but it's
I
contribute.
contributed to this conversation.
I contributed to the cause.
Okay, Brandon and I had a huge argument.
Yeah, it was
last podcast, not towards the end, about how to pronounce contribute or
Contribute.
contribute.
There.
I don't wait. Is that
English.
okay? So it's contribute.
Contribute.
It's
Yeah.
not contribute.
No.
It's a contribution, though. It's not a contribution.
Why do you say it like that?
Yeah.
you don't like the. That's not. Okay.
Contribution. Contribute.
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 Yeah, contribute.
I think yeah.
Yeah, it's contribute. Even Google said
Okay,
contribute.
we're just gonna have to disagree with this.
No.
All right, we're gonna agree to disagree.
No.
All right.
Um.
Anyway. Oh, I got a joke.
You have a joke?
Yeah, I got a joke.
Do you want to hear his joke,
You wanna
Priscilla?
hear?
All right. Guess if I have to.
Okay, never mind. How do you fit an elephant into a Safeway bag?
How?
Just take a wild guess. Come on. How
How
do you fit an elephant into a Safeway bag?
a Safeway bag?
Specifically a Safeway bag. Yeah.
You put it in the trunk.
Okay, that's your guess. What's your guess?
Oh, I don't know. Just throw it in there.
Okay.
Just throw an elephant into a Safeway bag.
No, you have to take the S out of safe and then the F out of way.
Brandon, what?
You have to take the S out of safe and then the F out of way.
I think it's just also.
Yeah, I think Priscilla and I are
What?
I think you're
I don't
stupid.
get
No.
it.
I don't get it.
You take the S out of safe
Yeah, so it's AIF.
and then the F out of way.
I don't.
Well, then what is it then? I don't know. I don't get it.
Brandon, I don't want to look stupid for
No,
like
don't
listeners,
worry.
but
You take the S out of safe
yeah,
and then the F out of way.
Brandon.
Holy cow, guys. You
What?
guys not
Are we-
get
are-
that?
Get the S out of
Safe
safe.
and then the letter F out of way.
There's no F
There's
in
no
way.
F in way.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fucking stupid.
Oh my.
Oh.
Did you go? Oh my
No,
god.
I kept
get
hearing you
it.
say F in way, and I was like,
Oh my
I thought I thought
gosh.
that was the punchline.
You guys are terrible. Well, we broke their ice, guys. So.
Yeah. Wait, was that a joke or was that a riddle?
Oh, I guess that was more of a riddle, huh?
Yeah, because
That's scary.
it had me scratching my brain.
I didn't get
Did
that.
you scratch your brain?
Yeah, well, I was getting really frustrated
Just
because
like
I
last
couldn't figure it
podcast.
out. Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing. Anyway, any stories?
All right.
How you doing, Press?
I really dislike that joke.
Well, I do have server stories.
Oh.
You have what?
Server stories.
Yeah, I want to hear some of
Surfer
that.
story?
Like my experience as a server.
You're a surfer.
Server with a V.
With a
Oh,
thing in it?
server.
You said it.
Server.
Server. I
Yeah.
don't know why I heard surfer.
English.
You did. Fuck you, Brennan. Okay, yeah, server stories. I'd like to hear some of those.
Okay. So I just became a server like actually less than a year ago. So I haven't been a server like that long, but just being in like the customer service industry is just balding. Like so balding.
Yeah.
Like it's just like the hardest. I think one of the hardest jobs out there for sure.
Oh, I believe it.
Where was I? Anyway, so I worked at Cold Stone, and that in itself was a lot. But now being at this not really new anymore, but at this job that I'm at now, I work as a server. And it's just been hey, you have to tell like a backstory to that.
You're like Christina. Christina did the same
she was
exact
telling
thing.
us a piercing story or something like it took super long, and then at the end she's like, yeah, I got the piercing.
Okay, I'll just skip forward to some stories. So I actually tweeted about this story once. So basically what happened was like this couple got sad. They were like, I want to say like a year older than me, or even the same age as me. I have no idea. And it was just like this guy and this girl. You could tell they were like boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. So I go up to them. I'm like, hey, like, can I get you guys some, can I get you guys like something to drink? And I get them their drinks, whatever. But this girl is like mugging me like crazy. Like I've never like dealt with this before. So it was so surprising to me. This girl was like mugging me like crazy. The boyfriend had to order the drinks for her, and like mind you, they were like going like just like stare. Like the girl was just like staring at me the entire time when I asked her what drink she wanted. So finally, the boyfriend just ordered it for her, and then like I give them their drinks. I'm like, do you guys need some more time to like look at the menu? So they said yes, and then I go back, or actually, I think what had happened. You know what happened? So when I was gonna put down the drink in front of the girl, she like before it even sat on the table, she snatched it like out of my hands, like so rudely, like so rude. I wasn't even being dramatic, but it was like really rude. And at that point, I was like, I'm not gonna deal with these customers. Like I'm not gonna deal with them. And so I literally just never went back to their table, and they left. But I feel like like it was just so rude to begin with. Like I don't want your man. Like I could care less. Like I don't want you guys. You guys are over here showing up like 10 minutes before the kitchen closes anyway. So
that's messed up.
Exactly. So I don't need to deal with you guys anyway, and I'm sure you're not gonna tip. So I could care less. You know. So anyways, they ended up leaving, and that was that. So basically, they didn't pay for their drinks.
Damn. So they're thieves.
Basically, they're thieves. You know.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the first I feel like experiences as a server that just like ticked me off. It was like one of those things that you like had to be there in the moment to feel that anger that I had.
Yeah.
But now that it's been like months, I kind of forget how the story even went. But yeah, so there was that one. Let's see, what else is there?
All right, let's take a breather. Just breathe in.
I know.
let's not get angry. Yeah, I don't want you to start punching Brandon and I.
There's a server. It's really hitting it home with that story.
Okay, what else?
Lucky for you, Preston brought these the couple right now.
Dude.
Can we bring them in right now?
Literally, if they did, I'd be like throwing hands with the girl right now.
Do you remember their names?
No, it just.
Okay, that's good.
You know, good thing I didn't ask for like their social media to track them down or anything.
Yeah.
You know? Or else it would have been a
That would just be crazy.
story.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For you, because that you'd be crazy if
Then
you
I'd
did
be in
that.
jail, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Stalker.
Shocker.
We didn't mean for you to come on here and start
She's
ranting
she's
about
all like
stuff.
this with the ear inhalers.
Like freaking inhaler,
Yeah.
dude, like actually. And then like a guy at the same table. I think.
Oh,
it was,
she's
like,
angry.
a guy at the
God.
same table. Like once they were like basically all finished with their food, a guy at that same table. I think I want to say it was like the dad or something, and he was like had finished his entire like pork sandwich, and he was like, "This was absolutely terrible." And I looked at it, and like he had finished everything. And mind you, when I had gone to check on this table. Like when I had gone to check on this table like halfway while they were eating, this guy never said anything. If he would have said like, honestly, I don't like the sandwich, can you get me a new one or can you get me something else, I would have been glad to get it for him. But instead you want to finish the whole sandwich and then complain and say that this food was shit. So yeah, they were just so rude. They didn't even tip, but I was like, I could care less as long as they're gone. So that was that. And then that same day there was another table, and that's when I bring up like the menu and the pricing.
Yeah.
This guy and his wife was like this guy was just like complaining so much. So I got him like the food that they had specifically ordered. Mind you, I'm very like cautious about when people are ordering their food. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. So I had confirmed with them. I had like confirmed with them like, okay, you're getting this food, this and that, and they said yes. So once they got their food, they had complained to the other server that was on shift because I guess they couldn't find me. And they were just saying, like, this is not what we ordered. Like, now we're going to have to spend, like, $70 worth of food and all this stuff.
And they finished it, though.
Yeah.
And no, they actually no, this was a different table.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
okay.
did I say that? It was a different table. This is, like, a whole other table, but it was the same day that it happened. And, like, they were like, this is not what we ordered. Like, usually we order all this food, but for way cheaper and all this stuff. And
so basically what happened?
So, anyway, no, basically
They ordered mac and cheese. They ordered fries.
Basically, they were just like complaining. They were just complaining so much, and then it got to the point where the guy was like, "I don't care. I don't have to pay for this food. I'll get up, and you guys could call the police right now." And I was just like,
Okay.
I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and dial real quick. But it's just like so dramatic,
Yeah.
like so dramatic. And I don't get it. I understand where I work, our food is a bit pricey, but I'm not like, that's not my job, you know? I'm just here to serve you.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
why are you going to go out to a place that you've been to several times knowing how much like the food is?
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't have money, don't go out and eat. Like that's how I see it,
Yeah.
you know? So it's just so irritating.
You know what the good news is, right?
That's the good news.
Sounds like the worst day of your life is behind you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. After that day.
Jesus.
After that day,
I hate him.
I went to Wingstop and indulged because I was like, I cannot with the people I dealt with that day.
Yeah. And then you complain to the Wingstop people.
Of course. I had to complain to everyone that could listen, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's why you're here. You're able to complain
that's
about
why I'm
complainers.
You're able to vent, man.
So to all the listeners out there that are servers or like just work in customer service, even like retail, like God bless you guys because it is a super balding industry to work in. Like you work at the Silliman Center. Oh no, sorry, I can't.
At where? Yeah, I'm just kidding. That's
You-
fine. No,
you
I
work
work
as
at I work at Silliman
As
Center.
a
Yeah.
lifeguard or
No, I work as a coach there
how is that like dealing with kids?
with kids and stuff. I like working with kids though, so
Oh.
it's fun. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you
Parents
good with
don't.
kids?
Like, I was gonna say, did the
complain.
parents
No.
know? Oh.
No. They'll come up to me and like have recommendations,
Oh.
and I'll just tell my boss. That's about it.
Oh.
But there's no like, oh my gosh, you're doing this wrong and stuff. Yeah. So it's all good.
Nice.
You just coach people.
I coach.
So you could be completely doing stuff that's not coaching. Like you could have them shoot the ball and that's not like a real drill.
Yeah, I can make them do whatever.
Yeah, you can make them do
Yeah,
anything.
I can literally ruin their.
Yeah, you
basketball.
can make them not good.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you worked in the swimming part of it. No.
No.
You're
Yeah, he's coaching
No,
to
basketball.
I'm-
swim.
Yeah, I'm the rec side, recreation side.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
you coach for all sports or what? Or just one?
No, just basketball. I ref for the basketball too, and I
Oh.
scorekeep for basketball.
Oh, okay.
But yes, you can ruin like some kid's dream of like
That's
becoming a
pretty
basketball. Yeah,
That's so funny.
like I can tell them
Because they'll be like,
run
wow,
with
you're
the ball."
best coach.
Yeah, I know.
And then they go to another coach and like, your form's terrible. Everything you're doing is bad.
yeah, because I coach from like 3-year-olds all the way up till 8th grade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't
So-
that amazing? Like as a kid, you're being taught things and
they could be
some stuff could be completely wrong.
Yeah,
But you have no reason to be like, no.
you have no exactly
You-
question anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you
crazy.
go with it.
Yeah,
Like I've okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I've imagined like if I had a kid someday,
yeah.
if I just spoke to it in Spanish, like not just growing up, just teaching it Spanish and then just okay. Well, my kid or whatever, my
Yeah.
future kid, I thought about like just not okay, maybe not even Spanish, just like some random thing, just yeah, blah 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 blah, and then that's what he'll
gibberish.
speak forever.
Yeah,
He'll have to.
they would
learn.
have to adapt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. to
Isn't that
think about.
crazy?
Yeah.
That is.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Priscilla?
Yeah, actually, because like, well, my first language was Spanish. That's all. Like.
Wait,
that's all
really?
we
Wait,
taught.
what?
Wow,
Wait, you didn't know that? Really?
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
too.
that was me and Christina's first language,
Was
like
Spanish?
and that's all we spoke up until like the age of like 3. So like all our cousins
Dang,
like
that's
couldn't
pretty cool.
communicate with us,
Yeah,
because all our cousins are like, like all our cousins are Mexican, but the way their parents raised them, they didn't speak Spanish in their houses. So like me and Christina were like the only cousins. That
wow.
did. And so we were the only ones that were able to communicate with like our grandma, like both her grandparents and everything, because they only spoke Spanish.
Were you guys like the
So we were,
favorites?
so we were like
yeah,
the favorite, like
That's so cool.
cousins. Yeah, and then I started preschool, and then I lost Spanish, and like in my house, like
Where'd it go?
yeah, literally, like I understand it perfectly. Like if
Yeah.
someone were to talk to me in Spanish, but like talking back in Spanish, I can't. Like
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's hard.
But
So
you can understand it though. So that's
yeah,
so cool.
the good thing is I
Yeah.
understand it, but still, I just wish I
Yeah.
could speak Spanish. Like I could if I wanted to learn, which I do, but I just get really like nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why do you get nervous?
I just feel like I'm not gonna like sound good, like kind of sound
Like American?
very American, yeah. And like there's a lot of things that I can't. I don't know. You know?
Are you able to roll your R's?
Yeah.
so you can roll your R's.
Mm-hmm.
You just saying that?
No, I really can.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not
Prove
going to
it.
ask for proof. We're just going to.
No, prove it.
You can do it. That's cool.
You want me to do it?
I mean, does it take that much energy?
I-
Like, I'm not asking you to go over to bike or
I'm a
something.
little nervous.
You have
I
stage
just
fright?
feel like it's like.
Can you roll your R's? Yeah.
Well, I could just do the R, right? I don't have to like say.
Yeah,
the
you,
Why
word.
can't
you
you do
just
that?
Rrrr.
See,
Okay.
Proof. Preston, your turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I wasn't actually doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just joking around. I was just joking. I can actually do it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. Well, I need a word though. I can't actually like.
What about what's that one?
You know,
word?
we're not here to quiz me actually.
Okay.
We're not here to teach you
What
Spanish.
Spanish thing
Yeah.
then?
What as
Yes.
you're just gonna interrupt me when I'm
Oh, sorry. I thought you finished your question.
yeah. See that? You hear my dog? She sighed at you because she thought that was very rude.
Hi, Rosebud.
I was about to say something, and now you interrupted me. What I was saying.
All right, just finish your question.
Brandon, you can't just interrupt me. Okay, I got the question. As a kid, what was like the best? Brandon, are you seriously interrupting me again?
You forgot your question again. Huh?
Yeah, I did. No. Okay. I have the question.
Yeah.
It's
somewhere here.
It's somewhere.
Okay. Just go ahead and say it.
I just need some time to figure it out again.
All right. In the meantime, Priscilla will go ahead and say another story.
Oh, hey.
No, please don't rant.
I want to
Yeah.
say that was like 20 minutes of me talking about
I'm
that.
not
it was
lying
a good
with
amount,
you.
yeah.
It was a good, solid amount of time of you getting mad about customers.
Yeah.
You could cut it down. You could cut this to one of the stories.
Okay.
Or like all
Or
stories.
just cut out everything.
Growing up as a kid,
Yeah.
did your parents ever like give you like not like this fake story, but like you know how parents tell you about babies come from this or whatever, or like Santa Claus is real.
So before they told us about
Yeah.
like the real
What
birds
was
and the bees, huh?
Yeah, maybe not exactly that, but
Yeah.
how did you find out like Santa's not real or the Tooth Fairy's not real?
Santa's not real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For sure. Dang it.
You want to go first?
About like where babies come from?
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
I know that's what you want to
Yeah.
talk
It
about.
seems like you keep going for that one.
Are you talking about Santa too? Well, for Santa, I kind of just like figured it out. Like all my friends at school in elementary school would be like, "Santa's not real." I'm like, okay, cool.
Damn.
That's about it.
That's what happened for you?
Yeah.
Your friends told you Santa's not real?
We don't have a chimney, so
Oh.
I'm just kidding. We do, but
Oh.
Okay.
it's closed off all the time, so there would be no point to. Yeah,
I mean, how would you know you're a kid?
that's true. But I just stopped believing it like last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really recent.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
A little
Thanks.
sad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How about you, Priscilla?
So my mom she wouldn't do different wrapping paper for Santa
Oh
and for
God.
like their gifts, my parents' gifts. So they literally it'd be all the same wrapping paper, and that's.
I
how
borrowed it
figured
from
out.
Santa.
Literally, I think she would say that. She'd be like, "Santa gave it to me to use," and I'd be like, "Okay."
That's classic.
So I learned pretty fast, and I was like, "Okay, I don't think Santa's real."
What about the Tooth Fairy? What was
I
it
don't
for Santa
know.
first?
For Santa?
Yeah.
I would always try to like sleep where the Christmas tree is.
And nothing happened.
Like in the living room, I would sleep on the couch, and one day, I don't know, I woke up in the middle of the night. I heard like movement, but I like was too tired to like look. But I like saw a person, and I was like, "That's not Santa." And then I went back to sleep.
That's not Santa.
And then I figured out Santa's not real.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Tooth Fairy. What about the Tooth Fairy? I don't know when exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't think I ever believed in the Tooth Fairy,
Yeah.
to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah.
think same.
I never believed in the Easter Bunny either.
Mm-hmm.
The Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
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 Right?
I don't know. I don't think I like was like the Easter Bunny, but I was like
Yeah.
Easter. There's an Easter Bunny. I just
Yeah, same. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever grew up believing like, oh, the Easter Bunny. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
yeah. But like Santa, I don't know. He's just like.
I believed in Santa for like a good amount of my elementary
because there's more
school.
shows about
Yeah.
Santa Claus, you know,
Yeah.
and like movies.
Yeah.
There's not an Easter Bunny movie.
True.
That's true. Or a Tooth Fairy movie. Actually, I think there is a Tooth Fairy movie.
Yeah, with The
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. Can you believe The Rock did that?
I can't
Like,
believe it.
Do you think he was just like, I have to do this? Like he's trying to make it, so he's just like, all right, I got to do this.
Full
movie.
send. Let's do it.
Yeah. He's not
I
getting
mean-
any other offers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the Tooth Fairy. That's genius, right, Priscilla?
It is.
I mean, it was a good movie, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
never
it
seen the
was a
movie,
really good movie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I just know about it, but
All right. Give me this. You can go ahead and go.
I was like, is it not close enough to my mouth? Like, that's what you were doing.
For like names, I have to say Priscilla is like a pretty unique name.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I actually really like take pride in that.
Good.
Yeah.
So like anytime people compliment it, they're like, wow, that's such a pretty name. I'm like, thanks.
All right, I'm gonna take the compliment back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go to your head.
Yeah, I know it's
Like,
good.
I
Yeah.
know it
It's
is.
unique,
I
obviously.
get compliments all the time.
Duh.
It's just known.
Yeah.
It's a unique name.
What about you, Preston? How do you take pride in your name?
I do.
Yeah, I think, yeah, yours is
Yeah.
pretty
I've only met one other
unique.
Preston.
Really?
Yeah. His name is Preston Lim.
I
He's
don't
Asian.
even-
Yeah, he's Asian.
Okay.
He's,
I've never like met someone with my name,
yeah.
but I've heard it. I was on an airplane ride and there was like some Asian kid behind me, and what's so funny?
What if that was him?
No, he was a little kid. He was a
Okay.
little kid. I went
Yeah.
to Hawaii and he was just behind me, and the dad was like, "Hey, Preston," and I've never heard someone say my name before.
You're like, what's good, bro?
Yeah, so I was like looking around like, who's calling me?
Yeah.
There's just Asian people.
Oh.
And then
Aw.
and then the little kid behind me, he was just like, "Sorry, Dad." And I was like,
shoot.
"Oh,
Wow.
there's a kid behind me." I told my family, I was like, "There's another Preston in the world,"
Yeah.
because I thought I was so unique. And
Yeah.
then they're like, "Yeah, so
Okay,
I was like,
and
Never felt so disappointed.
yeah." But I do feel pretty. What about you, Brandon? You feel unique with your unique name?
no,
Yeah. You know how many Brandons I know?
probably a lot. I know a
So
lot of
many.
Brandons too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
But
Brandons.
the reason why I was named Brandon, I take pride in though.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I was my dad's best friend when he was in the academy.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah, no, that-
to a
yeah.
sob story real quick.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could have been like an
Yeah, it
emotional
could have been really
movie.
bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know that many. I do know of a few Priscillas, but everyone's is like spelled differently. So I feel like mine, the way mine is spelled, is kind of different from everyone else's.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why the heck there's a C in there, but
Priscilla.
they threw it in there.
Yeah, it's like Priscilla.
Yeah. I've
That's
heard-
that's what it would be like with a C, because like
yeah. I've
I
heard
think
people
so.
call it like Priscilla, Priscilla.
Prosciutto.
Like I don't know where the heck the H came from, but
Priscilla.
somewhere in there.
Prosciutto.
You guys know Priscilla?
Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Little lisp. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and then your sister's Christina, but with a K.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I
Is
think
that
that's
normal?
cool too.
Yeah,
I
that
think
that is.
Yeah,
that's
that is
a
pretty
little-
cool.
You know what's funny? I think it's kind of ghetto. With the K,
Dang.
I don't know why. I've always told her I was like, the way yours is spelled is so ghetto. But it's
Jeez,
it's
like she can control that.
like-
Why'd
she's
you
like,
do
Like,
that?
why do you have that
Yeah,
name?
Why do you have that name?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you here?
I think like CR is nice, but I think CH is overly used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CH is overly used.
Yeah.
No, I've actually with a K. That's actually kind of cool.
I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it unique.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Like, what if Brandon was with BH, but the H was silent? Brandon.
Brandon.
It would be the H would be silent, Brandon.
Brandon.
It wouldn't be Brandon.
Is that
What
you?
was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
her.
Just imagining that. Oh no.
Will that change who I am? Or
I think a lot more people would be like, "You don't know how to spell your name." They would say,
yeah,
like,
probably.
your parents did something wrong, but
Yeah.
can you believe that? There's a kid out there that's like name is like a bunch of numbers or something. Because there is a kid that has like, I believe so. If not, I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass, I guess. But
Just making something up.
Yeah. If you were like, if your name was a bunch of numbers though, how would that? Do you think that would affect you?
Wait, do you think they even allow that in hospitals?
I don't know. I know that somebody's name is ABCD though.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's pronounced Absidy.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
like when was
I forgot
That
when
was
that
like a
was.
long
Yeah, that was a
time
long
ago.
time ago.
That-
But I
that
remember
was, like,
reading that
popular.
article. It was pronounced Absidy.
What?
And then someone named their kid Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, it's messed
Okay.
up, huh?
Yeah, that is messed up. That kid should be paid for like that's branding.
Yeah.
Is it spelt the same? Do you
yeah,
think?
Facebook. Yep.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to my kid. I would just make him speak a
Horrible.
language that no one else speaks.
Yeah. But Absidy is pretty cool though.
Yeah, that one's kind of neat.
ABCD. How do you spell it? ABCD.
Isn't it ABCDE?
Absidy. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
when your sister was on here, we like asked her if about like posture and like are you like very do you try to keep your posture very straight?
I actually really do. Like I always bully her about her posture. Always do. Because actually I used to have bad posture in like freshman, sophomore year, like all the way up until like sophomore year. And so ever since then I'm like,
why are you standing up or
What do
sitting
you
up,
mean,
Brandon?
bro?
that I have
Yeah?
good posture.
Yeah, I try to have I talked about this before.
What was
before.
the accent, bro?
I don't know. It just comes
Talk.
and goes. But I talked about this before. I try to like always sit up straight or stand up
Yeah.
straight whenever I can.
Mm.
In fact, I went to like a chiropractor recently,
Yeah.
Mm.
and
What'd they say?
I was like, "Hey, how's my posture, bro?" And
Bro.
that's what I said. And then the guy, he was like, wow. And then
That didn't answer my question.
well,
Yeah.
no, well, he gave me that sound, and then he like did like the whole like check to see how my spine. And he's like, "You have really good posture." And then when I heard that, my ego just went
Yeah.
through the roof. So now I talk about my posture a lot.
Yeah.
How's your posture?
No, I really do think mine's
Not as good
pretty
as mine.
It's not like I don't think it's as good as Preston's, and I think it's actually pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more like weary of. Oh, I'm more weary of it now. How about you, Preston? You go clubbing?
No,
No.
I've never.
You've never been to City Nights?
No.
That one's
Nah.
18 and up. Have you been to City
Nah, I've
Nights?
not.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
since it is an 18 up, that it's kind of whack.
So ghetto.
Yeah.
So.
Let's go. I'll be there.
Literally.
I feel like that would be like an interesting vlog.
That'll be pretty funny, dude.
That actually really funny if you vlogged it there. I actually don't know though, because I know they check you. But if you vlogged it on your phone or something, I don't think they allow you to bring in cameras. But
Damn.
it's very ratchet in there.
I'd sneak it in.
I just get weirded out why people that are like over 21 go there, because it's like obviously 18 and up, right?
Yeah, but they can go to 21. you know?
Exactly. What,
Yeah.
You can go to a 21 and up club, but why are you going to an 18 and up?
They want those youngins.
Yeah,
dude.
they're going there for a
Obviously.
reason.
Yeah, the one
They
time I
want
went
those
there,
youngins.
the one time never going again. You know, you have to experience it like once and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went there once and there's
Yeah.
just just really old guys just like looking around. I'm like, oh my god, they're like in their like 40s, 50s. Like, what are you doing there? You know, like at that point, that's just creepy.
What do they have there?
They have like a DJ,
Yeah.
and then they have like
Music.
music. They do have like a bar area.
Is their mini golf area pretty cool?
Oh yeah.
Why'd you say it like that? Mini golf.
Mini what?
I say like that golf.
Yeah, golf.
Like golfing.
Brandon, don't turn this into
Mini
like
golf.
a
Okay, okay,
contribute.
Contribute.
Whatever.
Dude, see it? Right. Okay, anyway.
I said golf.
What else do they have there?
Fuck you, Brandon.
But they have like these like they have like 2 floors to it. So like to get to the upstairs floor, it's this like super narrow like ladder, and then oh my gosh, what would I remember? And then there's just like these poles, and girls just like strip on it. Like the girls that go there like strip on it, and then you just see the guy.
Are these
What?
workers or like just
No,
random?
no,
What are you
they're-
talking? Really?
So girls that go to the
No.
club, and they just see these poles, and they just start like.
They're like,
dancing on
I
it.
see that pole. I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah,
tonight.
Is it made for that
Literally-
or?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I think so. But they just dance on it. Basically.
It's just it's a pillar just to hold up the building, and they're like, oh, we should dance on that.
Actually.
Like,
And then
It's
you
important for the structure.
yeah.
Without it, it collapses,
just-
and they're dancing on it.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about that when I went. I was like, is that for dancing or is that literally just like? to
Is that
hold-
for me?
No, heck no. Oh no.
Do you know how tall is this pole?
It's like actually pretty tall, so I think that's why I think like it is for that. And then it's weird because it's in this area. Since it's on the second floor, everyone can see you, so that's all you see. You just like watch these girls doing that.
I don't know why, but I can imagine
Um,
some guy like trying to like climb up to the top for some reason, just to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey guys, I'm strong and tough. I can make it up here."
Oh yeah, it's just.
We should go there and do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we'll yeah.
should vlog yourself doing that.
And what, Preston?
Nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, that club,
But yeah,
creepy old people.
creepy old people, weird. I've only been there once, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I've been there so many times. Like I go
See,
there every weekend.
Yeah, I don't see a reason
Yeah.
to go
No.
clubbing a lot.
Oh, we're dissing me over here. At least not that one. That one's not worth going.
Aren't there
to.
like a bunch of Asians there too?
I don't know. From what I remember, I don't know.
Why is race important here, Brandon?
No, I
Yeah.
would just
I was
always
just
see a bunch of
kidding.
Asians
For
there.
real.
That's
I don't
why.
care.
I'm
Is
just
it?
wondering. Yeah.
It's not racist.
No, I'm just
to, like,
wondering because
say-
I always see on people's Snapchats of them going there. We see a bunch of Asians there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you follow a lot of Asian people.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of my friends from.
Because
St.
I've
Mary's
seen a
are-
lot of Mexican people there.
That's so weird. Yeah, Dan. Like no way.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Anyway, clubbing. You do a lot of it.
I
See you all the time on your Snapchats.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I think it's just 'cause like. Okay, this is how I see it. So there's not really like parties to go to. I feel like so I'm like, well,
Okay. Yeah.
what else can I do on
That's
a
fair.
Friday night? You know. So I go and do that once in a while. But I go to this like Spanish club and 'cause I like Spanish music. So yeah.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Do you like Spanish music, Preston?
I don't have a problem with it.
Hmm.
I don't know. She was playing a song one time and she was like, I'm super obsessed with the song, and like
Oh,
played
yeah,
it.
you
She
knew
played it
it.
on repeat, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I knew it. And she was like, oh really?
Yeah.
As if like
No, it's
I
funny
didn't
'cause
know
I
it.
didn't know it. Like I had no idea about this song until I was like introduced to it, and I didn't realize it was like an old song.
Yeah. You've gone clubbing. Would you go to a rave?
Oh.
Because isn't that
Let's go.
is that like the
It's
same?
actually not the same.
It's not the same?
No, I don't think. Well, I don't want to be like I'll never go to a rave, but it's just not in my interest. But clubbing and like raving is completely different. Clubbing is like you just like go to dance, you know, and have a good
Mhm.
time. I mean, yeah, like I guess raves are the same thing, but that's like that's a
What,
different.
I feel
EDM
like
music,
rave-
bro?
That's like that's
yeah.
like EDM,
I feel like raves are
techno
more
kind of music.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do like
Depends on what artist.
drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like at the club you don't.
Yeah. If you go to a
don't do that,
rave,
just-
Bro,
if
you
you
don't
don't
like-
do drugs,
you
you're
don't
not
like
going to a
drugs,
rave.
dude?
Yeah.
Right, Brandon?
Right.
Have you
You-
been to a rave? I thought.
No,
I
I'm
thought
not.
you
I haven't
have.
gone to
No,
a
he
rave
doesn't
yet,
do
no.
drugs.
I don't do drugs. Exactly.
Oh, like-
exactly.
Talking
Yeah.
about
That's a
drugs.
great explanation, Preston.
I saw your tweet about like, why do people jewel? And I was like,
Yeah.
me and Christine have talked about this. Like, we're like, why do people jewel,
Yeah.
knowing that it's just gonna cause? It's like nicotine.
It's
like,
nicotine,
Why are
it's
you
nicotine.
Doing that?
They,
That's so gross.
dude, it's so weird because like they introduced nicotine into our generation, who was like predominantly like
supposed to
stop,
stop.
jeweling, yeah, or
Yeah.
stop nicotine addiction, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's just bring it back, you know.
That's weird.
I know. Really screwed
When
everybody
people
out.
like
though.
flex it, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
so gross.
Here's
It's
my
like cringy
jewel.
to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't see the point at all.
It's so nasty.
I like cancer.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's literally what you're
that's-
setting yourself up for.
exactly, like,
Yeah.
That's what I just see when people like.
How's
post
that
stuff.
cool?
I don't see how. I don't
Yeah.
think that's cool at all. I don't.
Do you think people do it just to be cool?
Yeah,
I'm sure-
dude, people
actually,
clout chase for
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Like if you do it because like you feel like maybe it eases your mind or like some whatever your reason is.
Yeah.
Have the reason be not because I want to be cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good reason other
Have a
than
good
that, yeah.
reason. Don't be like other people are doing it. Let me do it. I saw. Oh, actually, no. That's a good topic because that brings into like people are sheep.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm.
I saw like a video where they did like a social experiment of like these people were waiting to get into a room, and every time there's like the sound like a ding, and then every time the ding happened, everyone stood up from their seat and then sat back down, except for like
Yeah.
the one person who wasn't a part of the social experiment.
Oh.
She was
Yeah.
there, and she was just like, "What's happening?" And then by
Yeah.
the third ding,
Yeah.
she started standing up and sitting back down because everyone else was
No.
doing
Yeah.
it.
So it's all about the
No.
follower.
Yeah. And then they took the experiment even further. They started taking out all the people who were a part of it until it was just her by herself and no one else was in the room except for like the receptionist or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she heard a ding and then she would stand up and then sit back down and she kept doing it. And then finally people who weren't a part of it, like random strangers, started to like come and then they sat down in that room.
Yeah.
And then when she heard the ding, the random they would put in one random stranger one at a time.
Yeah.
So the first guy, he was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "Oh, the people before me were doing it."
Yeah.
And then the guy started doing it with her, and then more people started coming, and then soon all these people who had no part in the social experiment
Yeah.
started standing up and sitting down whenever they heard a ding.
Oh my.
Isn't that?
That's how
That's
life.
crazy.
Yeah.
People have like a lot of influence on.
yeah,
each
like
other.
you see
Yeah.
other people doing it, you're like, why? I feel like I need to do
Yeah.
Yeah,
this.
you don't want to be
You
the
see
outcast.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. You don't want to be the
exactly.
minority and everything.
Yeah.
You know? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Well, you lead, follow, and get the hell out of the way.
That still like blows my mind, cause like for children, you know how we were talking about earlier, like that's easier for kids. Like they don't have a reason to question it.
Yeah.
Really?
But these are like
Yeah.
adults. Like why not just ask them, hey, why are you standing up whenever you hear the ding?
Yeah.
Instead, she just went along with it because she didn't want to like seem like she didn't know what she was doing.
Right. Wow. So that kind of goes in with like juuling. Like
Yeah.
everyone just
following.
does it just to
Yeah.
follow each other.
And this podcast just did a full circle. Now we connected everything. We did everything. Thank you guys for listening and watching, whatever you're doing. You could follow me on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's in the description. You could follow Brandon. It's not in the description. Where can people find you, Priscilla?
Find me on Snapchat, Instagram, or Twitter. And I don't know my handles.
Okay, that's fine.
So find
You guys can find me here, but I'm
You
not
guys-
going to tell you
You
how.
guys just got to work for it. You got to find me. I'm not going to tell you.
Who do you think you are?
But yeah, this has been a typical podcast. I've been Preston Pimz. Actually, no, I'm not going to say my name. I already said it at the beginning. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.